YouTube, it's Alicia Burton, and this is my fourth time trying to get this video right. Excuse me. Without further ado, let's get started. So, what I want to talk about, I wanted to talk about Jeremy Borash and Josh Matthews feud part 2. And I wanted to, let me just give you a little bit about Jeremy Borash. Jeremy Borash been with TNA since the beginning. That's 2002. He was the second commentator that they had that worked in the back. And he worked himself up over the years. It's been 15 years now. And now he's at the commentary table. Before he was on commentary table, at the commentary, he was mostly in the back, but due to the shakeup and new ownership, he's now in the front. Now, this feud started with none other Josh Matthews. Now, if y'all know Josh Matthews' history. You know he once was a talent at TNA as a tag team champion with Kristen York. And then he left, and then he was on WWE Tough Enough, where he didn't cut it, and he was eliminated. But they ended up giving him a commentary, I won't say commentary, a backstage commentator job. And then he left the company. Well, 2015, he marries Madison Rayne. Alright, that was a shocker to me when I found that out. So he was on TNA for a year. But it started all last week after the X Division title belt match, after Low Key won the X Division title belt. And from what I got from it, I kind of saw what was coming. If you did not see it, when Josh Matthews is running his mouth at the Pope, you see Jeremy Borash standing there, and he's standing there in a blank stare looking at the ring, and he's like, I knew something was finna go down. So Jeremy did that. Okay. Josh Matthews start messing with the Pope. I knew if if Josh Matthews kept on messing with the Pope would I knew Pope would have beat the living crap out of Josh Matthews. So that's why when I saw what the Pope did, he took off his headphones, he went around Jeremy, and he was walking away. And what got me about Josh Matthews, he was like telling the Pope, "Oh, I've been carrying you for a year." Excuse me? Because I think the Pope in there, this would be 2 years. The Pope would have been on there for 2 years and stuff. I was like, what the heck? Ooh, excuse me. So, the second thing is Josh kept nitpicking. At this time of last week, he's the nudging. He's nudging Jeremy Borash. And I felt like he was intentionally trying to do that. Intentionally nudging him until he finally snapped and punched himself. Jeremy Borash was punched. You can say punch, bully, pushed over the edge, and he actually hauled off and punched Josh Matthews. I felt like Josh Matthews had that coming. But hold up. If you remember a week back, you had Team Jeremy Borash and Team Josh Matthews. Team Jeremy Borash won. Team Josh Matthews lost. So Josh Matthews should have been gone, should not have been there. I don't know what's going on. That's that. All right. When Karen Jarrett returned, it was a lot of things that went down. Josh Matthews got mad because Jeremy Borash knew what was in on what was going on behind the scene. He knew who owned it, and he knew more than Josh Matthews, and he got mad about it. And stuff. Babies. Now, after last week being Josh Matthews saying, I'm going to consult a lawyer, I'm not allowed to talk about it, and stuff like that. That's bullcrap. Y'all know that's bullcrap. To me, Josh Matthews intentionally got Jeremy Borash suspended. Hold up, wait a minute. If I can check, them two are commentators. They ain't talent. They are announcers. They ain't talent. So it shouldn't matter what happened. I still feel like Jeremy Borash should have not been suspended. But I will say this. Josh Matthews should have been the one who should have been suspended. And it shouldn't matter who he was married to, y'all. So I want this is the question of the day. Should Jeremy Borash should have been suspended? Or do y'all agree with me and Josh Matthews should have been suspended? Until then, I'm Alicia Burton. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe to my channel.